The Portland Public Schools Board of Education said Cleveland, Jefferson, and Ida B high schools will get their promised renovations, but on a smaller scale to save costs.
But when it comes to us, and I don't even know why really, it's like we're not good enough and we just don't get the same treatment the other schools do.
It's such a big process, and to see it delayed over and over is really disheartening.
It's not just students upset. Parents and volunteers voicing frustration.
The people who cry out the loudest are the ones who get the most, and the people maybe who aren't there have to settle for what they get. And I think that has historically been the situation with Jefferson.
Jen Latu is PTSA president at Jefferson High School, and she feels worn down, disappointed that Jefferson students will once again get less than promised.
The building is so dilapidated that there are buckets around catching water. There are unsafe spaces, and I'm sure there are other schools like that. But this has been a long-standing issue at Jefferson.
But Board of Education Director Julia Brim Edwards says the schools will get what they need.
It's the same square footage as Lincoln High School, as Franklin High School, so we know that all the essential elements and classrooms and spaces that students need can be included in that square footage.
The recommendation guidelines to the superintendent call for each of the three schools to reduce their total building area to 295,000 square feet, which the board said is the approximate size of both Franklin and Lincoln. Their recommendation calls for trimming design plans that exceed the comprehensive high school education specifications for number and size of spaces.
We're making some smart reductions, asking them to design and build with lower costs, but just as high quality materials, but lower cost. We also looked at some of the standards that they're applying, and we want to set high standards, but they don't need to go way above the standard.
Libby Dowsett, KGW News.